Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to put on every single item that I own from Dior. I really wanted to create a look using one of their new blushes, so I thought I would put on a full face of everything that I own. I'm only missing a few products, so it'll be a really good test to see how a full face of Dior looks on my skin. Before we get into it, please subscribe if you are not subscribed already. It would really mean a whole lot to me if you would help support me here on YouTube, and let's get right into it. I've already dropped something that hasn't even started yet. Okay, starting off first, I do not have a Dior primer, so I'm just gonna go straight in with foundation. I have the Dior Forever Skin Glow 24-Hour Wear Radiant Foundation here in 2 different shades. So I'm going to be using this for my foundation today. I don't have the Dior concealer, but I do have the Dior Transfer Proof 24-Hour Matte Foundation, and I'm actually just gonna use this as my concealer today. So this is the shade 0CR in the matte foundation, and I'm just gonna use this to spot conceal and for concealer underneath the eyes. I'm also gonna be using it as my eye primer as well. I'm just gonna blend that out with a sponge. This is one of the sponges from the Morphe Ariel collection. I'm just dragging that down the nose because I had a little too much product on my sponge. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go in with the Radiant Foundation in 0CR, and I'm going to take 1 pump of that on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to add a tiny amount of 1CR. This is usually my daily mixture to get to my perfect shade. And I'm just gonna dot that around my face and then blend it in with the same sponge. I really love this foundation because even though it is more glowy, it does last a really long time even on my oily skin. So I get to have the effect of looking glowy without it getting too oily throughout the day. It's actually really nice for longevity, and it leaves a really nice glowy finish on the skin. The only thing I want to go back in with is a tiny bit of the matte foundation just to really conceal this little spot here that won't seem to go away this week. So here's the foundation all finished. I just think it looks so pretty. I really want to go in today with the Dior Rosy Glow blush in the new shade Cherry. I just think it's delicious for summer. It just looks so good. But first, let's shape the face a little bit. I have this very old, don't want to admit how old, Backstage contour palette from Dior. I've hit pan on it. Clearly it's so old, but it's so good and I can't get rid of it because I do go back to it. I'm just gonna grab that shade that I hit pan on and just loaded my brush up and then tapped off the excess. And then I'm just gonna lightly, since we didn't set our face yet, contour where I want, and then I'll blend that out in a second. Sometimes there's a method to my madness. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this highlighter-y shade and I'm gonna blend that out. Okay, I think that looks nice and soft. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the same contour shade and I'm gonna go right underneath the chin. And I'm gonna do the same thing, grab that highlighter shade from the quad, just buff it out. says it's a highlighter, but you know, it's really, in my opinion, not. I mean, if I load that up on my finger and swatch it, you can't even see it because I'm so pale. So that's, you know, the highlighter shade swatch. It's not, you know, really a highlighter, so that's why I think it's really easy to use to buff any excess product out, especially since I don't have a setting powder from Dior to use today. We're gonna make this work instead. Any excess I have left on my brush, I'm just going to tap over my T-zone and kind of set that down. Same thing for the eyelid. I am gonna grab the same shade on a smaller brush and go underneath the eyes as our little setting powder for the day. Perfect. I'm gonna use the same brush and go into the Backstage Glow Face Palette, and I'm gonna mix Glitter Strobe Gold and Glitter Strobe Pink Gold and just hit the tops of the cheekbones. The reason I wanted to use the same brush is because I kind of already had some of that highlighter-y, not really a highlighter shade on it, and I thought it would bring this down just a tad. And then I'm gonna grab more of that pink shade from this little palette and hit the very tops of the cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the cherry shade. I'm so excited. Okay. It's so pretty. I was kind of going for a weekend in Paris type vibe, and I think this totally brought that together. Now I'm actually gonna grab the darker highlight in that little quad, and I'm gonna hit the outsides of the cheeks right on my hairline to kind of blend that blush into the bronzer. That is what I wanted right there. Love that. Okay, let me zoom you guys in. And we're gonna do the eyes. I have the Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette in Burgundy Neutrals here. These look so pretty. This, yes. Everything about it. Yes. All right, I'm gonna go in with the taupe shade first. And sadly, this doesn't have a mirror. So I'm gonna awkwardly set it down and look into my little mirror here. Shadows kind of have a satin effect, which I personally love. I love satin eyeshadows. I just think they're so freaking stunning. And I have hooded eyes, and I just think, like, come on. I mean, that looks so nice. I'm gonna grab this little fan kind of brush. It's very small, from Rose Inc. It's meant for shimmer shadows, I believe. But when have I ever listened to instructions before? And I'm just gonna kind of define my outer V. Just gonna pull that a tad under the eyes and up. I'm gonna grab a much smaller brush and I kind of want to keep it really satiny. I'm gonna dip into this shade here, and I just want to blend that over top and redefine that outer V and connect it to my bottom shadow. Just grabbing a bit more. Okay, and then I'm gonna dip back into the brighter shade with the same brush, just to brighten that back up. And then I'm just gonna lightly connect that to the other side of my eye, really lightly like that, and go over it with the first brush that I had, because I don't really want that defined. I just want it there a little bit, just a little, just barely there, just like my sanity. What is wrong with me? And then I'm just gonna take that and buff around the brow, blend the two together. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, yeah. And then I'm just gonna grab that very first kind of taupey shade we had, and I'm gonna go right underneath the eye to connect the first part to the second, the inner to the outer, just like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, I'm gonna grab the tiniest bit of the shimmer shade on the top center, just the tiniest bit, and I'm just gonna pop that on the inner portion of the eye. Yeah, it's super light, very toppery. It's perfect, okay. And I'm just gonna hit the inner corner with that as well. Nobody told me I had dry skin on my nose. That was really rude of you guys. I like kind of burned my nose doing a couple skincare things in a row because I was so upset about the situation. And yeah, now it's peeling. It's great. Okay. So that's pretty much everything for the eye. I'm just gonna repeat it on the other eye and then add mascara and be back. I don't have a Dior mascara. I tried one many years ago and it wasn't my favorite, so I've never really revisited their mascaras since then, but I love their little eyeshadow palettes. I think they're so awesome. So anyway, I will be right back with the other eye all finished and then we can put on some lips. Okay, I'm back. Both eyes finished. Mascara on. In case anyone is wondering, I use the Makeup Forever Professional mascara, and yeah, we're gonna finish this look up with a really fiery red lip. I thought that would just be really fun. So this is the shade 999 Rouge Dior Forever Transfer Proof lipsticks, and these are one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. You can eat, drink, everything with these on. I love it so much. And I've never tried this color on outside my house. It's just so cool. Okay, here's without a lip liner. I feel like these do need a lip liner, not because the formula needs it, but just because I don't feel like I can get a clean edge with this applicator. So what I'm gonna do instead is grab a very teeny tiny little brush and dip it into the lipstick and then make our own lip liner. Way better. Way better. Oh yeah, it's coming together now. I feel like I'm about to go order a croissant in Paris, but just to say that I ordered one, not to eat it because I can't have dairy. It was an overly specific scenario, but like, it's just giving Paris, right? Or is it just because it's Dior and, you know? I don't know, one or the other. Drop my phone. Typical. All right, you guys, here's the finished final look. What do you guys think? I love it. I don't wear a red lip like this tone very often, so I just find it really fun to try on new makeup. That cherry blush shade was really inspiring me to create a look like this for summer. I just love how soft and satin and pretty the eye look is. I just think the whole look is really, really fun. And the eyes don't feel like it's too much with the lip, in my opinion, but you know, I never mind pairing bold eyes with a bold lip, but I don't think these eyes are incredibly bold. I don't even have liner on or anything, so I actually think it's, you know, really cute. I usually wear eyeliner, especially with a bold lip, but this is kind of encouraging me not to. I think this looks really cute. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you have tried anything from Dior, please tell me what your favorite product is, because I could be missing out on something and I need to know what you guys really like. Thank you so much for watching. It would really mean a lot to me if you would subscribe below. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know what content you want to see from me next. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.